Far-left liberals and young people in this country voted against Kamala Harris. And why? Well, because they were mad at Joe Biden and his administration and how they were handling the Israeli-Hamas war. And of course, those poor people, those Palestinians in Gaza. They called him Genocide Joe, in spite of the fact that Joe Biden did everything he could legally possibly do. He was working hard on this. So you go ahead and vote against Joe because you want to make a statement, you want to protest. Well, it worked. Kamala Harris will not be the president. Donald Trump will be the president. Now, here's something we tried to tell you before, but you refused to fucking listen. But now you're going to have to deal with it. You think Joe's genocidal? Wait till Donald Trump gets in there. You may not know this, you should if you looked into it, but you may not know this, that Donald Trump and Bibi Netanyahu are thick as thieves, literally and figuratively. They're best buddies. Donald Trump has already said many times that Bibi should just go in there and blow everything up and finish this goddamn thing. So when Donald Trump says he's going to finish this war, that's what he's talking about. He's going to let Bibi Netanyahu do whatever the fuck he wants and gives him whatever the fuck he asks for. That's what's going to happen. You see, Bibi Netanyahu doesn't want this war to end because he's got some legal problems of his own. When the war is over, this motherfucker's going to get kicked out and thrown in jail. So he wants to perpetuate this shit, constantly create this threat and constantly fight with Hamas, all the while killing poor Palestinian people. But here's what I want you to understand. After January 20th, you'll no longer be able to blame Joe Biden or Democrats for that matter. You might start to try to blame Donald Trump, and he's deserving of some blame. But you know who's really most to blame? You far left, you young people that voted for Donald Trump or didn't vote at all for Kamala Harris. You are the ones that are responsible for the deaths going forward. You are the ones with the blood on your hands. And when you come to us and say, oh, these poor people, we will feel the pain for those poor people. But we aren't going to listen to shit from you. You got what you wanted. Now show us what you're going to fucking do with it. Unfortunately, I know how this is going to end up. And you're not going to fucking like it. And shame on you for being too stupid or too prideful to do the right thing.